Marco Dominic Gonzalez, 0821 AM. I'm on a tear right now. I just did four videos on Obamacare. You need to watch them. Folks, you need to understand. Because when you start to understand it, you can say, well, that's not what I'm afraid of, Dominic. I'm not afraid of Obamacare. I'm afraid of how you can get an extreme conservative group to use the HIPAA Act to harm somebody. I'm more afraid of that because that happened to me, dude. So, I'd be more afraid of that than afraid of a good program to help people, you know? Poor people need health insurance. Poor people need to have their health taken care of. Poor people don't need doctors saying, well, we're not going to cover that. We don't cover that. We're not, we're not going to do that. And all the things that I have been through, dude. Oh my gosh, man. I mean, my gosh. I mean, you don't want that kind of medical program. No. You want a program where you go see the doctor, and the doctor's like Dr. Bacon. They care about you. They want you to be healthy, not, whatever, man. I'm getting the whatever. I want to know is what's the blame game? Is it Obamacare? Is it just mean and persecution? And what's the government intrusion and all that kind of thing? Again, using the HIPAA Act. The fact who drafted the HIPAA Act, I wonder if they can be liable for drafting a law that is, in a sense, can be used as a socialism, communism, and even Nazism to really harm a citizen, dude. Oh my gosh. Did you think that was going to happen? Did you know that was going to happen when you drafted the law? Or are you seeing it play out and say, oh my God, I can see how that law can be used as a socialist system and also as a Nazi system in order to experiment and harm a citizen with experimental drugs and, oh my God, all the other scary things. If you start to look at the HIPAA Act, dude, you'll blow your mind, dude. It'll blow your mind. But again, Obamacare is not a socialist program. Obamacare is a program to help the citizen that needs health insurance, but can be used by a harmful government intrusion to harm you under the HIPAA Act. Yes, absolutely. You need to understand that. When you have a social program and you have government intrusion and they want to harm you, they have to harm you under a law, and the law is used is the HIPAA Act. You need to understand that. So it's not to be afraid of Obamacare. Poor people need insurance. Poor people don't need insurance that's going to hurt them. Poor people don't need insurance that's not going to actually help their health. And poor people need insurance that they can choose a doctor when that doctor's not. You know what? Don't dupe me into having to see some doctor. Help me. If I want to see my primary care physician, let me see my primary care physician. That's the law. I was not afforded that. Again, that makes it socialist by not letting me do that. Again, my lawsuit's huge, folks. Just on that, dude. And who's gonna take responsibility for it? But again, folks, I will say it forever. Don't be afraid of Obamacare. Obamacare protects the poor citizen. Be afraid of extreme conservative government intrusion that will harm you under the HIPAA Act using a social program like Access that I was on. And anything else similar. Be more afraid of that. Don't be afraid of getting health insurance. You need that. Be afraid of government intrusion slipping in under the HIPAA Act and harming you. That's what you need to be afraid of. And I'm making that very clear. So I'm all for Obamacare. I'm not for government intrusion to harm a citizen, which becomes a socialist. And again, I'm arguing right now, it becomes a Nazism situation here. It is what it is. I want to know, let's look at what's happened and we'll hash out what's harmful and what is not. But I want to know facts, man. And citizens need to know this so it doesn't happen to them. This is America. This is supposed to be a free country. This is not Nazi Germany.